Hi there, I'm Jennifer.
Hello, it's me, Reed. Welcome.
We're glad that you're with us for a Faith at Home listening practice.
hmm We're reading from the Psalm 92 in the New Century Version, NCV, for those keeping track. Uh, the thing we're going to do is read it out loud, and you will listen for something that stands out to you. That's how we do it.
And in the process of listening for something that stands out, what we're really listening for is what matters to us and what the divine might be saying to us in this process. Because we all have circumstances that are part of our lives, and hearing God in the midst of that can help us to navigate the circumstances of our lives in ways that are life giving. So I have my notebook and my pen, and I'm ready to listen for a word or a phrase. Would you give us the first reading?
Yes.
Thank you.
Psalm 92. Listen contemplatively. It is good to praise you, Lord, to sing praises to God Most High. It is good to tell of your love in the morning and of your loyalty at night. It is good to praise you with the 10-stringed lyre and with the soft sounding harp. Lord, you have made me happy by what you have done. I will sing for joy about what your hands have done. Lord, you have done such great things. How deep are your thoughts? Stupid people don't know these things, and fools don't understand. Wicked people grow like the grass. Evil people seem to do well, but they will be destroyed forever. But Lord, you will be honored forever. Lord, surely your enemies will be destroyed, and all who do evil will be scattered. But you have made me as strong as an ox. You have poured fine oils on me. When I looked, I saw my enemies. I heard the cries of those who are against me. But good people will grow like palm trees. They will be tall like the cedars of Lebanon, like trees planted in the temple of the Lord. They will grow strong in the courtyards of our God. When they are old, they will still produce fruit. They will be healthy and fresh. They will say that the Lord is good. God is my rock, and there is no wrong in God.
I like the process of listening to the Psalms over time because what I noticed today, well, I noticed two things. I
Mm.
noticed that the culture that these Psalms were written in is different than our culture.
You think?
So they're very happy about oils being poured on them, and I'm not so sure that's what I want. Right. So that's one thing that stands out to me. Another thing that stands out to me today is the emotion. So this psalm sounds like a psalm of contentment, of a space where there's a lot of feeling of joy. And some days I don't feel joyful. And this psalm gives me hope to look forward to a space, a day when I can not only say and believe to be true that yes, God, you have made me happy by what you've done, but I also think there will come a day where I will feel that happiness and joy. Maybe not all day long because our emotions do that sort of up and down thing, but I recognize that there is a range of emotion in life. And so today I notice that that piece in the first reading. I will
Hmm.
sing for joy about what your hands have done. You have made me happy by what you have done, God.
Hmm. Uh, what stuck out to me was that line about these trees in the temple growing strong in the courtyard, but when they are old, they will still produce fruit, which was interesting to me. Um, the trees producing fruit in old age. Obviously, this isn't talking about trees. This is talking about people. that is a metaphor. And I recognize that in case you're worried. But the idea that fruit, I'm not sure what fruit is meant here exactly, uh, but something that comes out of a person over time, even as they age, they won't wither, they won't give up or quit because they're planted or their roots go into God.
Hmm.
That was interesting to me.
It's a good metaphor.
Yeah, it's a metaphor, yeah.
Let's listen to Psalm 92 again. And this time, let's pay attention for something that invites us forward. The next loving step, something to let go of, something to hold on to, something to be or become. Psalm 92. It is good to praise you, Lord, to sing praises to God Most High. It is good to tell of your love in the morning and of your loyalty at night. It is good to praise you with the 10-stringed lyre and with the soft sounding harp. Lord, you have made me happy by what you have done. I will sing for joy about what your hands have done. Lord, you have done such great things. How deep are your thoughts? Stupid people don't know these things, and fools don't understand. Wicked people grow like the grass. Evil people seem to do well, but they will be destroyed forever. But you, Lord, will be honored forever. Lord, surely your enemies will be destroyed, and all who do evil will be scattered. But you have made me as strong as an ox. You have poured fine oils on me. When I looked, I saw my enemies. I heard the cries of those who are against me. But good people will grow like palm trees. They will be tall like the cedars of Lebanon, like trees planted in the temple of the Lord. They will grow strong in the courtyards of our God. When they are old, they will still produce fruit. They will be healthy and fresh. They will say that the Lord is good. God is my rock, and there is no wrong in God.
The psalm starts with these phrases: it is good, it is good, it is good. And then goes on to talk about later about wicked people, that which would be the reverse of that, the wicked, the evil, the wrong, and then goes back and says those that are wrong, those that are wicked or deliberately evil will be destroyed. But you have made me as strong as an ox, and that the invitation is for for me, or at least what I hear, is that I need to look to God for that um, solace when I see the wicked, when I see terrible things happen, when those who are patently bad doing well. It's frustrating
Mm.
to count on God's grace, look to God for that grace, having done it in the past. You have made me strong. You have poured fine oils on me. To look at that and recognize my position in that context.
Hmm. The invitation for me grows out of that, the ending space. So that metaphor that you spoke of being healthy and fresh even into our older years. and to trust that comes from God. I would like to be a person who, as I mature, as I age, doesn't become hard and bitter and cynical, but instead becomes healthy and fresh in the process. So I hear that invitation, that call to sink my roots deep into God's provision and love, and to grow healthy and fresh. So that's what we hear in this psalm. I wonder what you, who are listening along with us, hear and notice. We'd love to hear from you. Talk to you soon.
See you later.